Hello my beautiful caterpillars, and I am making a very interesting video per se today. I was thinking a lot about this last night in the shower, like I do a lot of my thinking in the shower. It's also, or in the bathtub, which is why it can be dangerous for myself to be alone in there with no music, because I just get in these weird headspaces where it's like, it can either be a really good thought or a really bad, depressing thought. Sometimes I'd get my best ideas, like when I'd have to do an assignment, I'd be sitting there and like all of a sudden I'd be like, things would just pop in my head and I'm like, oh my god, there's my assignment idea, my essay. Here's my rant, but I'm going to rant about in 5 pages of my essay. Here you go, teacher, it's 1 point, but there you go. I just keep reiterating the same point. So, because of that, I was going over my head and I was thinking about all like my Tinder stories. I don't know why I'm like Tinder, because they are Tinder stories. Tinder date stories that I have. And I've got quite a few good ones. There are like, I have some texts from some guy on Tinder. Like I had saved them. And there's like 2 parts to this story. That's a really good one. So thumbs this video up if you would like to hear that one, because that one, I'm not going to tell it quite yet today. I may film it today. Who knows? Depends on how I'm feeling after this, because this is my 3rd video I've filmed today and I'm getting very weird in the last one. So I thought, since I'm in a weird mood, let's talk about Tinder. Cause that would make sense, right? Like, I don't really know what story I want to tell, because I have a lot of them. I have the story of how I got stood up. I have one story where the dude, this is a really good one. The guy told me he was 24. Not gonna say no more. Okay, I can say a little bit. The guy told me he was 24, and then he actually ended up being, well, not ended up being, but he said he was 24. He looked 32. So, there's a little tidbit, so let me know if you want me to tell that story as well. That one's a really good one. That one also has, that one took over a while to hatch that one, let's just say. I've had another one. This guy wasn't off Tinder, but we kind of met online. He was, I've got a lot of them. I'm just going to give you little tidbits of these stories. Let's just call that story, he sent super emoji guy. Let's just so let me know if you want to hear that story. That one was very interesting. They're all very interesting. Yeah, there's one I got stood up. The guy who told me he was 24, he looked 32. Super emoji guy. Explicit content guy, we'll call him that. That video will have to be I think rated 18, because that one is like not appropriate. If you're little children, you should not be watching that one. I don't know what Tinder story I want to tell. Because I have so many good Tinder stories. Nothing bad has ever happened to me on Tinder. Although, since I had one on Tinder, which I didn't go on until I was like 2nd year in college, I was 19, I was on Tinder, I was bored, I was single, I had been single for like 4 years, let's premise with that. So, me and my one friend were bored, we heard about Tinder, you know, it was going around, we were like, hey, let's just go on Tinder, like, I downloaded Tinder, because I was like, this could be fun. I like talking to random strangers. I think I put that in my bio. I like talking to random strangers at 2 a.m. because I get really weird after midnight, and I get more truth-telling after midnight, so if you want to know anything from me, like, talk to me on from, like, midnight on, because I'm, like, super straight-up honest. Like, I am now already, but I would, like, really lay it on you and tell you what exactly I think of you, so if you want to know, friends, talk to me after, like, 2 a.m. Because this shit gets real weird, and I feel like people are even weirder at, like, 2 a.m. because it's, like, late at night, and you let everything wild and loose, and, you know, so. Sorry, my memory card film up, and my angle has probably changed, and I don't quite remember what I was saying before, but, yes. I just realized I haven't actually told you any kind of stories. I've just been like, here's the stories of options that I have. Let me know which ones you want to do. So I need to actually start telling you. Okay, 1, A. Things about Tinder. A. you will get a lot of dick pics. So make sure you are of age, like be 18 or older. And if you're not, don't say that you're 18 and older. I mean, it does go through your Facebook, but have it make sure you are actually 18 and older, because I hate people like, oh, I'm actually like 17, but you're in like the 19 category. I'm like, why the hell, you know? So say your true age, because people can get in a lot of trouble if you find out you're like 17 and you're like sending nudes, which again, if you're going to send nudes, I don't personally, don't show your face, because I did have someone send me a dick pic and they were showing their face and I'm like, why? I'm not the type of person that would use it against you, but why? Don't ever send your face. And don't send it through like Facebook or anything, because then someone can be like, oh yeah, this is your Facebook message, here's your icon, here's your face. Had someone send me a dick pic through Facebook. I don't have it. I should have saved it. Damn it. I don't know why I would have saved it. Why would I save a dick pic? That's so bad. And also, boys, guys, what compels you to send a girl a dick pic? Like, why would you want to send someone with no warning? Like 99% of the time I have gotten a dick pic that has not been through a warning. There is absolutely no warning. Like, why? What in your brain is like, this girl needs to see my dick, boom, let's go? Like, I did not ask for that, so please do not send it to me unless I ask for it. And like, personally, I don't know, I can't speak for all girls, because I was like, I don't think any girl wants to. He's like, well, you don't know, you haven't talked to every girl, like blah blah. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry, but personally, I don't want to see a dick pic. Like, in my brain, all the girls I've talked to do not like it. A, don't send it unless we ask for it. B, if we are asking for it, there are probably two reasons. A, we want to show our friends to laugh at you or something. We'd be like, here, look at this guy's dick. Or, you know, we're generally curious of what your dick looks like and just cares about that stuff. But I'm like, ew, gross, stop. Because I once had a guy, again, no warning, I was Snapchatting with this guy, which that always and usually leads to you're going to get a dick pic. If the guy's like, here's my Snapchat, boom, and you send it to him, you give him a Snapchat, you will probably most likely 99% of the time get a dick pic from that. So just so you know, I wish I kind of would have learned that before. But this guy, okay, anyways, he sent me a dick pic with like absolutely no warning. Okay, so he was Snapchatting me back and forth, and he kept sending pictures of his desk and like writing text on it. And I was like, that's fine. And then he was like, want to see what I look like? And I was like, okay, sure. Like, you know, thinking in my brain it was going to be his face. Like, isn't that the logical thing? Do you want to see what I look like? You've been sending pictures of your table, like your desk, your computer, your objects, and your desk. Like, yeah, sure, you're studying, whatever, sure. I'd kind of like to see what you look like, to see if it matches your pictures on profile, like your profile pictures on Tinder, because some of them don't match at all. Like, some of them are like completely off and like don't look anything like the person. I try to make sure that they look, you know, like me, and with makeup and without makeup kind of thing, so you get a good mix of what I look and like. So anyways, here's me thinking I'm gonna get a picture. Nope, bam, dick. I'm like, what? I'm like, why would you send that to me? Like, oh my god. I was like, no, I don't want to see that. That's so gross. Like, I don't want to see a picture of your dick. They do not look pretty. Like, I have not seen like a pretty dick where I'm like, yes, I want to see that in my face, like, all the time. Like, just want to see that in photo. Like, no, I don't want to see your dick. Do not send me a dick pic. Like, I have gotten so many of those, and I'll be, like, talking to guys on Tinder last summer when I was babysitting. Like, I know that sounds really bad, but I'd be, like, having a message. And I had, like, I don't know why I said that, but it was, like, a fear of, like, opening things. Like, I had, like, after you get a couple of, like, random dick pics, you're like, I'm afraid to open my phone. Like, you know, I'd get a message, my phone would go off, and my natural reaction is, let's see what it was. And there was kids around me, and I was like, dear God, let it not be a dick pic. Like, like, I don't want to be around somewhere. And had the fear of opening my phone. Whenever I start up Tinder again, like, I always get, like, when I get a couple dick pics, or like the first dick pic I get sent after one, I'm always like very afraid after that I'm going to get multiple dick pics, because that has happened to me. One guy sent me two. First one was just of his dick and not him. And then the next one was his face. So I was like, what the heck? After I just told you, I do not like receiving dick pics. So then on my Tinder profile, I put on, if you send me a dick pic, you will get one back. And I didn't mean of myself. And I got called a tranny for that. And I was like, I didn't mean it was gonna be my dick, you know. And then I got a lot of questions. They're like, well, whose dick is it? You just got a whole bunch of pictures of guys' dicks on your phone? And I was like, yeah, because they keep sending me dick pics. Like, no, it was of an animal. So if you sent me a dick pic on Tinder, let's actually stop me getting a whole lot of dick pics for the most part, except this other guy sent me one. So I did follow through with it. I'd have, like, I'd go online and find, like, a picture of an animal's dick or something, you know. Cause that's not weird, and send it to them and be like, huh, see, how do you like that, bitch? Like, do you like getting random mail genitalia sent to you on your phone? No! So please stop sending it to me, because I get very afraid of me opening my phone afterwards. I have, like, dick fear. I'm like, no, it might be a dick pic. I don't even want to look at my phone. My Snapchat, no. I don't know. Like, it was always constantly. So, yeah, I know I haven't really told you too many Tinder stories. What's another good one? Okay, another thing is, meet somewhere, if you're going to meet someone in Tinder, off of Tinder, or anything offline, or someone you don't know, meet them in a public place. Always go to a public place where there's lots of people, you know, go to a coffee shop or something, or, you know, somewhere where you can, A, get away, there's other people around, let someone else know that you are going on said date with someone, you know. Maybe give that person's phone number that you were talking to, just in case if something happens to you, they have something. But my other thing too is, this is what I was afraid of, so I didn't want to have, like, what happens if I have a creeper and, like, he gets my phone number and then it, like, goes, like, crazy, and then I'm like, so I always make sure I have this app. Not sponsored, by the way. It's just like one of those texting apps that you can have. Some people use WhatsApp. I use like Next Plus or something like that. So it was like an app where I could have a cell phone number kind of thing, but it would go through Wi-Fi. So I like that option for giving that number to guys on Tinder, because I'm like, I don't know you. You could turn into a creepy ass stalker, and then I've got you having my phone number for life, and then I'm screwed. So it's like, if you are super creepy, I can quick delete this app and I will never get any messages from you ever again. So yeah. What other Tinder stories do I have? I will have a lot of them. Me and my friends have swapped many Tinder stories. Every guy she ends up dating turns up to be a creep. She's my best friend. I love her, but like, they seem very normal and then they just turn super creepy on her. Like, I don't understand. She doesn't either. Like, we have talked to this at length, but like, I'm like, they seem like, I've met them and I'm like, they seem really nice, and then like, after they meet her, like, not the first date, but it's like the second, third date after she's talking to them for a while, they get really creepy and weird on her. Like, one guy became obsessed with her, and she was like, it was really creepy. But, yeah. I feel like I've rambled on, haven't told too many stories, but I got a lot of good ones. I've got some good Tinder stories, let's just say that. So if you'd like to hear some more, give this video a thumbs up. I probably will do them either if you like them or not. But yeah, I hope you guys do this video. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, bye. Bye.